Hi, Johanna.
Hello, Harry. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
Welcome to the special podcast. We are doing it from EMO Hannover. It's called Innovate Manufacturing. You had the Tool of the Year 2024. So, how was the your experience here?
It's actually been better than what we were anticipating, which is good. I think the market's been a little down, so people were nervous that maybe the exhibition wouldn't necessarily be that busy. But in fact, we've had quite a lot of really good customers and good leads come on. So, no, we're happy.
I must say that back in India, there are a lot of small cutting tool manufacturers, and I believe they all use ANCA. I believe you are enabling a lot of people to become entrepreneurs in engineering.
That's great. That's great. India is an extremely important market for us, and I think you can see Jake Farriga, who is part of the team in India, and he's been super busy. One of the busiest salespeople actually
In this show.
In this show, yeah. So no, it's a very, very important market for us, and I think with the evolution of 3C and that movement from China into India, there's huge potential. I think, especially as the market proven leader in China, I think hopefully we'll be able to enable a lot of Indian manufacturers to gain access to such a lucrative opportunity.
All the best for you for that.
Thank you. Thanks.
So we brought out a EMO Hannover special, which I want to present to you.
Oh, thank you.
The theme of EMO Hannover is Innovate Manufacturing. What does that mean to you?
Well, I think, innovation is always just about thinking of different ways to solve the same problem. I think the industry continues to move along and really sort of push the boundaries with new technology and new ways of doing things. And I think the only way of getting there is actually to look at different ways of solving the same problem.
Congratulations to ANCA, as you have just celebrated your 50th year last year.
We did.
EMO is celebrating 50th year.
Yes.
And it's a long way. Pat Boland and Pat Remsky have done with the tool grinding. So how do you feel the 50 years?
Yeah, well, it's pretty exciting. I think Dad went to one of the first demos, and it was actually before I was born, luckily. And we've got a quote on the wall from him. It did include that it was the time that he had his last cigarette, but he's taken that out. But I think for him coming from Australia and going to that first demo show, he was sort of blown away by all of the different ideas and technologies that he saw. And, I think that even though, regionally there's different focuses, the cutting tool world feels to me like it's a really global community. And I think there's great opportunities to learn from each other. So yeah, it's fantastic that we've made it to 50 years and EMO's made it to 50 years and hopefully 50 more.
Yeah. Over the years, you have got many products for the cutting tool grinding, and now you have Micro X. As the world is moving towards 3C, you are also having such kind of, so you always bring out innovations for the market. How do you think these products, these innovations are making a difference for in the shop floor?
Well, I think if you look at the Micro X, it was actually one of Pat McCluskey's machines. So he was very passionate and pushed this very hard to get it to the market. So I think we actually did a preview of it at the last demo. And in terms of how it helps our customers improve, I mean, we already had a solution with the FX Ultra, but I mean the Micro X just gives even more breadth of opportunity in terms of the types and sizes of cutting tools that can be ground, and it means that you can access new markets and generate more profit. So, I think people understand how the ANCA technology can help them. They're familiar with how flexible and intuitive the software is. And then, when you've got this sort of amazing technology that can grind to a nanometer resolution, then, the world's your oyster.
If you talk about technology, artificial intelligence is kind of a buzzword, but moreover today we all go through ChatGPT, for example, or Copilot, the generative AI. It is really playing a big part today. How AI is making a difference in manufacturing?
Look, I think we're sort of feeling our way a little bit, and I know at ANCA especially we have a mandate that we need to be actively looking towards applying new AI technology and looking for opportunities. I think probably, it's emerging, but, people have been talking at this show about the way that now next year earpods will be able to translate, and I know we're using AI to translate, which just makes the global access easier, and for our customers as well a greater customer experience. So I think AI will play a big role in the aftermarket. It's going to help with identifying maintenance issues before they happen, and also it means that customers can much more easily find any type of information they need to about the ANCA technology and machines. And then, when it comes to software and engineering, it's going to really accelerate the pace of change, so that we're going to be seeing even more innovations on the market even faster. And, I know already it's being used in tool identification. It can help with looking at the quality of the tool and, bringing what would have been quite a challenging insight to the table in a much faster way. So I don't think people really know where it's going to go yet, but it's pretty exciting.
As the technology is becoming more easily available, there is also a big challenge in skilled manpower across the globe. How do you see this automation and skilled power is balancing, and what is your views on these two topics, automation and skilled manpower?
Yeah, well, skill development is something that everyone's talking about, no matter where they are located globally. I know that I went to a special seminar in Australia only a few weeks ago in our capital city, trying to identify how we could attract and upskill more people into the cutting tool manufacturing world. So I think really skill development and automation are going to go hand in hand, because I think one's going to resolve or be the solution for the other. So, with automation, I think that, people don't necessarily have to spend the time doing those repetitive, probably more mundane tasks. The lack of skilled people in our industry is a real issue. And, when you come to a show like this and you're talking about the 50th anniversary, there's generational people who've been here. Like, I meet people 5 generation, 6 generation, and they're passing that knowledge down through the family or through the company and the people who work there. But it is becoming more challenging to attract operators and people into our industry. So I think automation is going to really resolve a lot of those issues. And I know, it's everyone's sort of talking about it. And we're pretty excited because we have our AMES solution, and if people want to go to get right to the big solution, we've got AMES Automate, and it has actually been adopted now in quite a few companies, and we're starting to get global coverage, and they're reporting really good results. And that fully automates the tool production process. But what it means is that people can spend time on work that's more complex and potentially can bring even greater benefits and efficiencies to the organisation. And I think it just benefits everyone. And I think, automation isn't something to be scared of. I think it's something that is really going to improve both, what it's like to work in organisations, but also, help companies become more profitable and more efficient. And resolve that problem where sometimes it's hard to attract the right talent.
I was just listening what you told. One point, you were telling that you attended some conference where you are trying to bring people skilled, people upskill them or make them ready for the cutting tool industry. So ANCA is having some program with some academies where you train people so that your customers, the people who are taking the ANCA machines, can get benefit.
Well, it's actually part of I'm on the board of AMTIL, which is like the AMT, like it's the Machine Tool Association for Australia. So I attended the conference in that capacity. However, I think it's always something that we're trying to look, we want to understand our customers' pain points and then come up with innovations or solutions that solve those for them. And from many parts of the world, we're hearing that there's a lack of skilled operators. And so, I think automation is one way of really addressing that problem and finding a solution. In ANCA itself, we have our own apprenticeship centre, which Pat McCluskey established. And, that's a really great opportunity for people. And it also means that we are developing the type of people we need to build our amazing machines. So some of it is about, making sure that you're putting the time, effort and resources into training up people so that they do have the skills that you need. But I think also with technology, it provides new solutions to address some of those skills gaps that previously, it would have been more of a problem.
These kind of discussions always gives me lots of insights, and I believe the way we think the world is complicated, but these discussions make it more simpler. I believe world is becoming more and more small. All of our challenges are always same, and there are certain people like both Pat who bring out innovation for these challenges, and the second generations are taking it much more better in the days to come. I wish you all the very best, and thanks for sharing your valuable time.
No worries, thanks. And I hope you enjoyed EMO, and safe travels home.
Thanks.